Why building the A350-2000 could be a struggle for Airbus. Now, folks, the Airbus A350 is truly a marvel of modern aviation. I love this plane. You've got the A350-900, a bit smaller, and the A350-1000, which is absolutely massive. Honestly, until you see it in person, you really underestimate its size. Look at it next to a 777-300, and you start to get the scale. 2 engines, enormous fuselage, and yet somehow, Airbus wants to stretch this even further. Are they mad? Maybe brilliant, also maybe. Yes, that's right. Enter the A350-2000. The idea: take the already long A350-1000 and stretch it even further to carry up to 410 passengers, almost the same as Boeing's new 777X, around 6 meters longer, 50 more passengers, and you suddenly have a plane that's longer than almost anything else in the sky. Sounds incredible, right? But here's the catch. Building it is not going to be easy. And yes, it may look simple on paper, until you realize your airport parking lot doesn't exist for it. Now, let's talk about airport classes and wingspans, because this is where things get tricky. Airports are categorized from A to F according to ICAO standards, depending on wingspan and main gear width they can handle. Class A, wingspan 15 m. Class B, 15-24 m. Class C, 24-36 m. Class D, 36-52 m. Class E, 52-65 m. Class F, 65-80 m. Here's how some planes stack up. A350-900, wingspan 64.75 m, right arrow, Class E. A350-1000, wingspan 64.75 m, right arrow, Class E. A350-2000, proposed. Estimated wingspan M, right arrow, Class F, unless Airbus somehow makes it foldable. Boeing 777, wingspan 64.8 m, right arrow, Class E. Boeing 777X folded, 64.8 m, right arrow, Class E. Boeing 777X unfolded, 71.8 m, right arrow, Class F. So as you can see, the A350-2000 is going to push Airbus into Class F territory, meaning only the biggest airports could handle it. Unless Airbus invents folding wings, this plane will basically need VIP airport real estate. Stretching a fuselage isn't just copy-paste. You need stronger wings, bigger engines, redesigned horizontal stabilizers, and everything in between. Stretch it without upgrading the wing, and your lift-to-weight ratio drops faster than my Wi-Fi when my cat sits on the router. That means a plane that's extremely hard to take off, maneuver, or even land safely. Even if they want to keep it in Class E airports, they'd have to fold the wingtips like Boeing's 777X otherwise. Well, imagine trying to park a limousine in a compact car space. So I built a model of the A350-2000 just to see what happens. I stretched the fuselage by roughly 10 meters, kept the same wings and engines, and wow, it's basically a pencil with engines. Flying it is an absolute nightmare. You need insane speeds just to maintain lift, the pitch is nearly useless, and takeoff requires almost the entire runway of lax. Landing, forget about it. You barely have control authority. It's like trying to ride a skateboard on stilts. And it's not just wings. Engines, tail, horizontal stabilizers, fuselage strength, they all need a rethink. You're increasing passenger capacity, weight, and stress on the structure exponentially. The A350-2000 isn't just a bigger plane, it's basically a whole new engineering project in disguise. And unless Airbus does foldable wingtips, it's essentially a giant airplane that can only visit very few airports. Even with folding wings, redesigning the whole system is like trying to teach a cat to swim, possible, but not easy. Can Airbus do it? Technically, yes, but it's going to be a struggle. The A350-2000 could push Airbus into a completely new engineering frontier with challenges in aerodynamics, airport compatibility, and performance that no one has fully solved yet. At the end of the day, it's a bold vision, but bold visions are rarely easy. And if Airbus wants to compete with the 777X, they're going to have to stretch their limits, literally and figuratively. Folding wings might save them, or it might just look really cool in a hangar photo. Anyway, folks, that's why building the A350-2000 could be one of Airbus' toughest projects yet. Do you think they can pull it off, or is the 777X just too far ahead? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's talk aviation and maybe folding wings.